of metal, because I've already said that once or twice or three times. Because I don't know everything about metal. I will say that much. I know quite a bit, but not everything. I know some that, like I said, knows more than I do about all kinds of different metal songs. And there are some bands that I've never heard before. And basically, this will be like the self discovery of different bands, different songs, different people in metal itself. And that's the main goal eventually is to get to know all those people out there in the metal industry, the people that are singers and songwriters, and yeah, well, most of the singers are songwriters or somebody else in the band, like the guitarist or whatever, because they do all the actual instruments and stuff like that. So they know a little more about than maybe the singers do. Who knows? Or it could be a little bit of both. Um, just so you guys know, I wanted to say thank you for all the support. I do appreciate the people that have subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed so far, please do so. I would appreciate it very much. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. My birthday's in March 1st, and it'd be awesome to have 500 people subscribed by then. That'd be like an awesome goal. So if you're seeing it for the first time, do so now, and like too, because without you guys, the channel definitely won't grow, and I won't have the leverage I need to say, look, I've got people that are interested in getting to know you in the metal bands. Like, who knows, right? Might be somebody from Lamb of God, might be somebody from Ginger, might be somebody from um, I don't know, Campbell Corpse, maybe. Who knows? Or Brand of Sacrifice, which is like this is one of my my favorite shirts. It's got Vader and aliens on the shirt, so it's pretty awesome. Whoever did it. Now, just so you know, I think this list might be some of the songs I've already talked about last night, so I apologize for that. Just in case I do, so if I do, just ignore that one. Don't worry about it. It's got a list of 30 songs on here, but I'm only gonna try to do 20. I might go a little over, depending how I feel about it. Who knows? So it'll be like 20 plus, right? Um, so we'll see what happens. And also, don't forget, um, there is a new band coming out. I'm not sure when she's gonna put it out. Called the Violent Hour from Carla. It'd be kind of interesting. She's also doing the singing for Lords of Acid, which is really great honor for her. And I thought it was really cool that she actually got to accomplish a goal of hers in her life, which is awesome. It's always good to have your goals or things that you want to do. Um, and I know one of mine, but I ain't gonna get into all that. But somebody else already knows that. But anyway, um, if they're watching, which they might be, who knows? Um, I'm gonna start with number. Well, it's gonna be 30, but I'm gonna start as number 20, because I think these are actually new ones that I have not done yet so far. The only thing is I'm not sure how to say this first band's name. It's Ev- Elvenite, I think is how you pronounce it. Is Eluveitie, and it's Anus Mana, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a folk metal um, with Celtic vibes, flutes, and crushing riffs. A crowd pleaser, a true crowd pleaser. We'll see. Who knows? And I'm even actually on here early, which is kind of surprising, right? Um, Tyra is number, I guess, 19 is what you could say. Um, to hold the heathen hammer high. That's interesting. It must be another folk metal. Viking metal with folk melodies and anthematic choruses, perfect for raising your horn. So if you're into Viking metal, there you go. Uh, hold the heathen hammer high, I guess. That's what it's called. Kind of interesting name for a song, right? Um, Evergrey is number 18. A touch of blessing, emotional, melodic, progressive metal with powerful vocals and deep lyrics. I still can't get that word right, but anyway, it's you. I think you guys can figure that out. What I mean. Number 17 is Symphony X, the Odyssey, a progressive metal epic inspired by Greek mythology. Oh, that sounds kind of cool, and grand and technical. So they got technical and grandeur music with Greek mythology. I wonder what that sounds like. That'd be kind of interesting. Number 26 is In Flames, which I think a lot of people know who In Flames are. Maybe, unless you haven't heard of them, then you do now. The song is called Moonshield, a classic melodic death metal integrated guitar work with a timeless sound. It's kind of different. Number 24 is Soilwork, is a stabbing the drama. Okay, I'm not sure what that means or what that's all about. High energy metal and infinite riffs and clean, harsh vocals. I was wanting to get a little more description about the actual song itself. Number 14, or am I on number 15? Oh, Moonshield, the wonders at your feet is dark tranquil. I think I already did that one. Number 14 is Soil Work, stabbing the drama. Interesting. High energy death metal with infectious riffs and clean, harsh vocals. See, it's the descriptions are not that great, so I apologize. Um, Insom, Insom, I think is how you say it. While we sleep, ooh, it sounds like they do sleep metal. I don't know. Death metal apparently is atmospheric, emotional, and beautifully heavy. That doesn't give much of a description either, unfortunately. Um, Morpheus, yeah, Morpheus. I think is House of Sleep. Did I say that one? Oh, I guess we got another one, House of Sleep. So everybody's tired, I guess, on these songs. A blend of folk and metalogic death metal with catchy hooks and epic storytelling, which is kind of cool. Katana. I think that's what Katana, Kataonia, which sounds like katana. Well, that's what I pronounce it as. My Twin is the name of the song. It's God, it's um, metalogic, metalogic metal with haunting vocals and emotional depth. It's kind of different, right? Let's see what we got else here. I might have to skip around on these because I think some of these I've already seen. Like Cockroach King. I've already done that one yesterday. I know that for sure. Frozen Lakes on Mars. I'm not. I think that one might have been on the list last time. So we'll say that's like 10 or so. But I'm not sure. Progressive metal with harsh, clean vocals, atmospheric intensity. So we're going to wing this one, I guess. Number 18 or slash whatever number it is now that we're on. The Journey to the End. Black metal meets folk melodies and triumphant and epic sounds, I guess is what it has in it. Number 17 is Death Spell Omega. Obsidian. I think that one was on there last night too. Black metal, chaos, complex, dark, compelling. Well, just so you know, if it's already been on the list and it's on here twice, then that means that you got to listen to it, apparently. Because if not, why would they have it on there twice, right? Because it must be good, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Otep is number 16 on the list, so to speak, or whatever number I fell off of. I don't know. Who knows? Um, Otep, the More, progressive death metal with acoustic interludes and dark storytelling. I think that one we've done before. And I know this one I know we did before. And I'm not going to say it because it was so hard to pronounce the first time. I'm not going to bother. So number 14 is Countless Skies by Bellicar. Yeah, see, this is another one that was on the list last night. So, this is not doing a very good job. I want new stuff, not different, the same stuff. Um, I think I might have to stop here because I think most of these are the same one, like Veil of Maya, which we talked about last night, which, sounds cool. And there's also a band called um, Veil of Maya as well. I could have sworn there was a couple. Yeah, maybe not. See, this is so bad. It's all the same stuff. The White Goddess. The White Goddess was the one I saw last night. Well, anyway, how about this? I will just come up with a few songs myself. I mean, they're not like ones that you might not have heard, but they are some good songs and good bands. The Darkness Within from Machine Head is definitely good. Oh, and also, if you haven't heard, Machine Head is going to be with Ginger, Unearthed, and In Flames, I think is who's the other group, I believe, which is on the list. Um, they actually are on tour together, but they also made their own song together. Well, These Scars Don't Define Us. So if you haven't heard that song, check it out. It's really good. It's got great vocals, got interesting changes in the lyrics, so to speak, because there's different people singing in it. So you got certain faster tones, slower tones, softer tones, and heavier tones. So it kind of makes it really interesting and very unique, which I like because I'm kind of the person that when I hear something, I gotta go, oh yeah, that sounds cool. It's just something that just pops. It's like I'm here, I'm just doing whatever and listening to my music, and it's like, whoa, what the heck is this song? It's like that's what I like when it's like because some songs you can hear, and they're good, right? But they're not like phenomenally good. That's one that definitely grabs you. Kind of like Kerry King's songs on his new album too. I think that's pretty kind of close to the same thing. I think. I don't know if because he's got some interesting stuff. Nobody's making any comments. Oh my gosh, I don't have any messages from anybody. Hello, or anything. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm already 11 minutes into it, and I got 10 people watching. You guys haven't said anything, even the bad stuff. Maybe you're still muted from last time. If it's somebody doing something crazy. Let's see here. What else we got? Yeah, some of these are the same ones. I said new list. I don't want the same thing. I'm trying to think of something else. And let me think about it here. Um, as far as like Slipknot songs go, I think one of my favorite songs is "Before I Forget," um, and I forgot what the other one was called. I should know that one. Sometimes my brain kind of fries. Um, I know there's even Tainted Love. They from Sepultura. I think I've already talked about that. They did a cover of that one. Um, there's all kinds of different things like Raven's new song. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of which, if you are into not quite so heavy metal, but you want something a little different, Raven's songs are really cool. Some of the old stuff is really awesome, got me into it. The other one, the White Album, is a little bit lighter, a little more, kind of more like it's kind of rockish, but it's like a metalish sound, but it's still got some really good vocals in it. So if you're into good regular vocals, not really hardcore, grunge kind of, or really deep tones, that would be a good one to listen to. And there's also the new Black album she's going to be putting out. So I'm not sure if that's a Black Diary. I don't know. I don't think I mean, every once in a while I get on her page and see what she's doing. I haven't been on there that much. I'm not like a loyal fan, but I do definitely appreciate her. And also the hug I got from her. That was like one of the best concerts I've been to because there wasn't that many people there, which sucks for the bands because they need the more people, the more money they make. And that helps them out. Just like, being on here, you guys being on here supporting me, yeah, that helps me out. Getting more subscribers, getting more people involved, getting more people that watch, because that's what it's all about. It's having the eyeballs, kind of watching the broadcast, right, or watching the show at the concerts. I mean, that's what's important. Just like having security guards there, lighting, and everything else. All the people that make up the whole experience of being in bands. Plus, without the people going to the shows, there would be no bands, right? So that's the way I look at it. So you guys are just as much a part of that as they are. So, and I'm sure they're grateful for you guys coming out and watching them and spend a little money to, buy tickets and shirts and things like that because it's all about making some money for them because that's what they do for a living, which is not the easiest thing to do, from what I've heard. I mean, from what I think it's Emily from September Morning, she was saying that sometimes the streaming doesn't really make much money because we're talking thousands and thousands of plays in order just to make a few bucks. I think is what it sounded like to me. So when you're streaming the song, they're not making that much of it. But the way I put it, I hadn't put it to her, and I didn't think about it until after she left. So next time I hopefully see her again, that I can tell her it's like, well, if you think about it this way, you got somebody that likes your music like me or somebody else that has never heard you before, but once they hear you on there, they're gonna want to come see you. They'll buy tickets, they'll buy shirts, they'll buy all the stuff that that makes what your job is all about, right? Um, and if you haven't heard some of their songs, not September Morning like Neil Diamond, we're talking September Morning as in sobbing, crying, like funeral type mourning, like you're mourning for somebody that passed away, um, which reminds me of somebody else too, but because she's done some stuff with the mortuary school. Um, but yeah, that's what it's all about. If you haven't heard like Bone Crusher and some of the other ones, that's one of her newer songs, and it's got some really good sounds. And that reminds me, I got a shirt of hers. I think I worn it a couple times, but I bought some new shirts since then. So I got like it seems like when I wear them, I wash the same shirts again and then wear them again. So I got to kind of go back and forth with that, trade them off. Because there's one shirt I wanted to get, but they sold out. Kind of like there was a really cool Exodus shirt that I saw that I really wanted. I should have bought that and the tour shirt. I didn't want to buy two shirts. I wanted to buy one because I'm getting to the point where I've got so many shirts now that, from different bands. And I've gotten two or three. Actually, at one time I got three shirts from Sepultura, I think. And then now I've got like five of their shirts. I got three from the one show and then two from the other show. And then I got like at least one Slipknot, one Rolling Stone because I was there, Ravens, couple of September Mornings. Hello, how's it going? Why what? Thank you. It's G Creamer. Love the love. I can't say count country, you know what, but I'll say the first part, not the second part, because I want to get in trouble for that. I'm sure there's some women out there like that idea. Anyway, gotta have some of that, right? For the ladies. Um, and or anybody else that does. Anyway, I appreciate it, the love and the likes and stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's different. I'm trying to think of who else that I've seen recently that I got shirts for. Oh, Havoc too. If you haven't listened to Havoc, trust me, they're really cool. They are actually from Colorado, just like Purge of the Heretics, which I mentioned before. Um, Tides of Technocracy. That's a one that's here in Colorado Springs. I don't know how many shows they played. I just know they got an album out there. Um, and there's I'm trying to think of some of the other local bands. Oh, and even Five Finger Death Punch. They're the singers from Denver. Um, it's kind of crazy. So there's a lot more there. And then that Moto Grader. I think they're from Colorado too. I thought there was another one I can't place, but then there's one guy that I talked to at Sherwood Williams Paint Store. He's working there, and he does like I think he's playing guitar, and I don't remember the name of the band, and yeah, it's rather interesting. So who knows? Thank you again. I wonder if that was Amber that's doing the love, or is it somebody else? Uh, who knows, right? Am I loved? I love that. I love to be loved, especially when it comes to people who like metal. Oh shoot! Oh, I forgot to lock that. I got a thing where I can lean back, which is nice because I got my new chair, which is awesome. And look behind me, that's the Butcher Babies, which somebody's not a part of anymore. And the other thing, there is a picture that I have not got. I want to get the right frame for it, but I'm not sure what to get. And it's drawing somebody did of themselves, and I would like to put it back there. Actually, I had it over here, but I want to get something different. I don't know. May I put it back here and get rid of that one there because I'm not going to be listening to them anymore because of certain people leaving. I did it because of that person, not because of the band. Well, the music was good. I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't like the band or the music, but because somebody's leaving, it's like there's no point in it right now. So just like other bands, there's certain things that I've felt that like Pantera. And I hate to say it, as much as I like Pantera, I don't know if I like the idea of somebody, the singer, using. I mean, he's basically was dissing them and didn't want to be anything, have anything to do with them, the rest of the guys for a while, and also doing other things as well. And then all of a sudden, he comes back and makes we're gonna come back and have people replace the brothers who's founded the band. And I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know. I mean, it's good that people can experience that, I guess. See, I lost some people because of that comment, probably, and that's just the way it is. I don't know. Not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying that it just doesn't feel right. Maybe for me, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, in my opinion. But I also see it the other way. Though, like somebody else mentioned, it's a good way for people to experience this show for the first time, even though the brothers aren't there, which I do appreciate them doing that because that does mean a lot. But if it was just for, it's like somebody else said, if they're really doing it to honor the brothers of Pantera, that most, if not all the money that they make should go to a charitable organization in their name. And I think that's true. I mean, they still got expenses themselves, so I can understand that. But the vast majority should go to that, a cause, a worthy cause, to that they believed in themselves, like a cancer research or helping LA. Which reminds me, I feel bad for all the people that in LA. I feel bad that something happened where they didn't have control over the waterways to get enough water for their houses to put out the fires, which kind of sucks. So, it's one of those things. But hopefully, some of the metal bands and regular music, I heard they're playing a some sort of show to raise money for that. So that would help, I think, with them. And thanks, G, Mr. G Man, from the G Man. Anyway, so I'm I'm a little over my time, so I will say so long, so so long, farewell. Don't forget to headbang and headbang and like and subscribe the buttons below around wherever they're at on the screen that you're watching this on. Because I'm not sure, it's probably down here, below. But anyway, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the new follower, our subscriber, and anybody else that does later on. That means a lot to me, and the people who watch the videos, I appreciate that too. I know I'm not the most exciting person sometimes, but I can be kind of excited sometimes. It depends. So, I appreciate you guys very much, and without you guys, we wouldn't have the metal music we have because nobody would be there to watch it, right? So you're just as important as the bands. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. Take care of my metal family out there. Have a good night and stay safe and metal out. Take care. Have a good night.